From a business travel perspective, the US and the rest of the world remain on dramatically different growth trajectories. This situation will not change anytime soon, as China and other Asian markets add business travel spending at about 4 times the rate of the US. In fact, we expect the Chinese market to surpass the US in size and world share by as early as 2015. The US share of global business travel is on a collision course with China, in part a reflection of the relative growth performance of the economies of the US versus China. We take a lot of data, crunch the numbers, use our expert insights, and spit out the results in one easy-to-understand number. What data do we crunch? Well, we start with a monthly survey of 60,000 households in the United States who detail all of their travel for the month, including business travel. We then add in a few other items such as U.S. gross domestic product, GDP, and its components, U.S. corporate profit and cash flow, and the U.S. employment and unemployment, and many more. Did you know that last year, a North American company that spends $1 million each year on airline tickets, with an 80-20 split between domestic and international trips, could reduce costs by up to $612,000, or 61.2%, by managing travel through a well-designed policy? Again, this is most pronounced at larger organizations. Rules requiring domestic flights to be booked online are in place at 94% of organizations that mandate use of such tools, and almost half of that group require international flights and hotels to be booked through an online booking tool. Respondents working for companies with annual sales of less than $100 million made 29% less on average than those working for companies with more than $5 billion in sales. In addition, compensation tended to increase with additional years of travel management experience, be higher for those with advanced academic degrees, increase with age, be higher for males than females, increase as travel and entertainment budgets increase. States, cities, and counties across the United States facing budgetary constraints often turn to the customers of these services as sources of revenue to bolster general funds or pay for local projects unrelated to the services. The best cities to visit, meaning they have the lowest total tax burden in central city locations, are Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Fort Myers, Florida, Portland, Oregon, Detroit, Michigan, Honolulu, Hawaii, West Palm Beach, Florida, and speaking of certifications, did you know that 867 current GBTA members hold the Certified Travel Expert CTE designation? 613 hold the Certified Corporate Travel Executive CCTE designation. And 170 have completed the Global Leadership Professional GLP program, the only master's level accredited course offered within the business travel industry. With innovative, industry-leading education programs, the GBTA Foundation equips business travel professionals with the know-how they need to anticipate daily challenges and to navigate successfully through a constantly changing environment.